जिसे अपना कहा तू है जहां मैं हूँ वहां. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for about 2-3 minutes till everybody joins back. My apologies, I don't know why the phone rang. I don't even know whose phone it was and which iPad of mine is connected to what. So sorry about that inconvenience. We'll just wait for people to just be able to return. Fortunately, I did not miss that whole thing. I've already uploaded it, so if anybody wants to go back to watch that full segment, it has now been uploaded on Instagram, so don't worry at all, you won't miss anything. Yeah, now we'll take more questions, and now I can move into whatever it is. I want to also congratulate everyone who's got the 21-day challenge winners. I'm just going to read them out in a minute. Oh, I can't hear still. Really? Seriously? Can you hear me? 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 Yeah. I see a lot of questions coming in. I'm going to be taking questions. Let me read out the people who won the 21-day challenge. We have lots of people, and if I missed your name, please write to us. I would love to not miss those people. These are all the people who have been doing the 21-day challenge with us in the last 22 days in December. It was the How to Attract Anything challenge. These videos are on my Instagram page. If you haven't seen it or if you don't know anything about it, please go back to watch it. Let me just read out. The winners are DV, Anita Gupta, Harsha, Sirisha, Gargi Arya, Shanta Sood, Katyani, Parul Mendirata, Sunita Jajodia, Swati Dhamale, Pallavi, Bhairgavi Arjun, Astro Mantra Healings, Rashi Bhalla, Gunvanti Chiranjeevi, Shiva Rajni, Geeta Ramachandran, Deep Shikha, Mansi, Garima, Sanyukta Datta, Yashwini Gowda, Deepa Balaswami Nadan, Rema Nambiar, Shri Raja Raghavan, Shri Kalaraja Raghavan, Mandy, Mandiha, Gauri, Anita, Sonal Gupta, Nidhi Kapoor, Art and Link 38, Indu Jain 54, Snehal Agarwal, Vandana Chaudan, Harshada Patil, Pintu Vegana. I know you were doing it on Facebook. Don't worry, sweetheart. Thank you for messaging here also. And Gausi and Diyatu. Massive congratulations to all of you here. We will be tagging you in my story also, so that you know that you have done the 21-day challenge in a fabulous manner. Let's give a massive round of applause to each person. It takes a lot to go consistently for 21 days. So I know that, you know what, each one of you, if I've read out your name, there's something that you managed to do that most people can't. So God bless you. All right, having said that, now let's move into questions. I would love to attend to questions now. If you have any doubts, any questions, please feel free to ask. And massive congratulations to all the winners. I always say this: ordinary people start the year strong, extraordinary people end the year strong. So you have 3 days. I want you to, next 3 days, end the year in some manner. Do something that makes you feel like, yes, 2020-21 was fabulous. Yeah? Stuti Gupta is asking how to get rid of jealousy. So Stuti, I would love for you to start to look at jealousy more as an indicator in life on what is it that you desire, rather than why does someone else have it. Okay? So it becomes an indicator. So when you see someone having something that you would also want, the first thing I want you to do is bless them. Bless them that I'm happy that they have it, because there's more than enough in this world to go around. But I would also like the same, okay? Or I would also like more of that they have. When we energetically look at someone and send blessings to them when we like something of theirs instead of negative energy, we tell the universe that, you know what, I like this, please bring it into my life. When we get jealous and create negative energy towards someone, what tends to happen is we are looking at them, but energetically, let's say they have a beautiful house and you want that beautiful house. we are sending out this vibration that a beautiful house is negative energy for me. So then instead of attracting it, you are repelling it. So whenever you feel jealous of someone, you actually repel exactly what it is that you want. If you want to start to attract it, start to bless that person. Okay, if we can move into blessing people, saying that, you know what, I'm very happy for them, they should also have it, but God bless me too. Okay, the same blessing that I'm passing on to this person, make that happen for me too. And when you do that, you'll see a total shift in your energy. Jealousy is just our body communicating with us that this is something you desire. You know, a lot of us don't have clarity on what we desire. Sometimes my clients will come to my office and say, make a list of everything that you're jealous of. Everything that you want of someone else's. And that in itself is your list of things that you want in your life. We don't know our own desires. We don't know our own wants. But our jealousy is a great feedback mechanism in our life for us to know. I'm also, now that I'm addressing this, I want you to also know that a lot of people don't know how to handle when other people are jealous of them. Okay, I want you to have that same energy when other people are jealous of you, to bless them. Why? Because you know what? You are so lucky that you have something that someone else wants. Instead of getting irritated with someone that they are jealous of you, you should bless them, because you know what? God's already given you something that other people want. I to say, I hope the world is jealous of me. I want people to be jealous of me. Why? Because that is such a big gift in our life that, you know what, you have something. So every time I feel jealousy of someone's, I actually just look up and say, thank you, God. Thank you so much for blessing me before you blessed them. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but thank you. Thank you so much. So, you know what, that is such a lovely way of always reminding ourselves that, you know, things are flowing at us so effortlessly and so easily. The same I'd like you to do towards people. Bless them if they have it before you. And you can just say, you know what, God, I think you just want to show me what it looks like when someone has that. Now please give it to me also. And you do the same for the other person. Thank you, God, I already have it. Now let that person also have it. I'm a big believer of sharing my luck. You know, a lot of people in this world believe, oh, you don't give your luck away. I say, no, I share my luck. For me, if I have something, I want everyone to have it. Everyone. I pray to God that you do better than me. And you know what? The more I pray for others, the more God actually blesses me. The more I pray for others, the more God blesses me. I am not someone who holds on to my luck. Oh, I gave away my luck. Oh no, you can never give away your luck, because your luck is your vibe. If you are wishing everyone well, there's no way luck will not come back to you. If you are not wishing other people well and you hoard your luck, that's exactly how you lose your luck. So I've gone a little off track, sorry Stuti, but I wanted to cover different concepts of jealousy, because I feel like we are not understanding that in blessing people is the only way that we can really start to attract as well as live the best life. Puja Ramesh is saying, ma'am, even I did the 21 days consistently. Puja, did you put it on the 21st day? If you haven't commented on the 21st day, then that's the reason why we may not have read out your name. So quick suggestion, anybody who would like to let us know that you've been doing the 21 days consecutively, on the 21st video, it's the video of celebration where I'm dancing, just go comment, and that makes you complete the whole challenge. Diatu, congratulations, I recognize your name from the challenge. How to detach yourself from your manifestations, especially the ones which are really close to your heart. Diatu, for that you need a deeper mindset. And what is that mindset? The mindset is that God is always working for you, never against you. When you move into that as your energy, then what happens is when you get attached to any goal and it doesn't come, you can always come up with the story that, you know what, maybe God wants me to have something better. Remember, our intentions and beliefs become a self-fulfilling prophecy of our life. So whenever in life I don't get something, I always ask God, okay, was this to prepare me because I need to become better at something for me to receive it? Or is it that you want to give me something better? So if it's, let's say, a job, okay, and I don't get a job, so I know I've not gotten that job. I will just say God wants me to have a better job. Or sometimes I don't qualify for that job correctly. He wants me to prepare. He maybe wants me to go learn something, reapply for that job, and next time he'll give it to me. So I'm a big believer of not being attached, because I know that my life is getting designed by the Supreme. Who am I to design it when the Supreme is designing it? If you start to believe that, then you don't have any attachments. I'm still very clear in my asks. So I say, God, if this is good for me, please give me this. This is what I want. So very clear in my asks, but very detached to my outcomes. Because I'm like, if he doesn't give it to me, I know because he wants something better for me. Or he's preparing me to get it. I'm just not ready for it right now. So see if you can learn, and the easiest way to start to follow it in your daily practice is by saying this or something better. So anytime I will write a big goal, I'll write this or something better. This or something better. The minute you write that, you've actually detached yourself to the manifestation goal. Gargi, how do you plan your day? Interesting. So Gargi, what I love to do is I love to schedule. So normally on Sunday evenings, I will spend the whole week's calendar. I will take out and spend the whole hour scheduling my entire week. What does Monday look like? What does Tuesday look like? Where are my appointments? Where are my one-to-ones? Where are my deliverables? Where are my prep times? What is it I'm doing when, which day? So I love having a full macro view of my week. And then every morning, then I just sit and look at that macro view and create the micro. That, okay, in this, I also want to fit in my dentist appointment. Here, I want to fit in this. Here, I want to fit in that. And then try to go about the day in that manner. So for me, having what I need to do and then knowing what time I am doing it is the perfect plan for the day. So scheduling time to the things to do list. So you have your to-do list and then you add time to it. This time to this time. Anytime you have a to-do list without time, that's a wish list. It may or may not happen. But when you assign a specific hour, a specific 15 minutes, like for me, I never write a goal saying, I must call up my parents more often. It will always be every Tuesday, dad, 9 to 10. Or, I don't set random goals. I always say, okay, if I have to have, like for me as a family, every Sunday evening we meet as foursome where we discuss our updates in our life. So it's very specific on the calendar. The more you can bring things onto your calendar, the better achievement oriented you will get. Artist Puja Khanna, did you write your 108 gratitudes? No, I didn't actually write them. I just was sitting in the temple and I just said them out in my head. Skinlux, how do I manifest a job or a dream that I want to live? Skinlux, the last 21-day challenge has been going on my Instagram page. I would love for you to go do it from day 1 to day 21 with this manifesting the job in your mind, and look at all the points I speak about and take your favorite 5 and make them yours and start to do them. As you start to do them, your vibe will go higher. Anytime you want to manifest anything, there are 2 rules of manifestation. Rule number 1, you should have clarity on what it is you want. That means a very clear intention. And rule number 2, you have to learn to keep your vibe high. That means you have to believe truly in your heart that, you know what, this is coming to me. Very patiently, I need to wait, or take inspired action around it. So when you marry a high vibration, which is elevated emotions, with clear intentions, this marriage is what manifests. Right? So if you can on a daily basis just sit in your meditation, close your eyes and really imagine yourself. What will you be wearing when you go to work? Will you be driving to work, or will you be going in the bus, or will you be taking the vehicle of the job place, or what it is? And you visualize yourself walking into that office and doing whatever you need to do. Just really live into that. Live into that on a daily basis. Just watch how fast it will come back into your life, okay? As we start to change our vibe, we start to become magnets. And as we become magnets, things start to flow into our lives. Shweta Mulchandani, can you give more clarity on the possibility board, please? The only difference between a vision board and a possibility board is in the possibility board, you're not attached to the things that you're putting. You understand that, you know what, these are way beyond me, but I want to attract them. So God starts showing me the path. Just open up. It's called, I teach a lot of seeding. How many of you have heard me speak about seeding? That you never tell your husband, I want to go to Maldives. You say, Maldives, a lot of people are going to Maldives. And then on day 2, you say, oh, you know, Akshay and Twinkle are also in Maldives right now. And then on day 3, you say, great deals are happening in Maldives these days. And then by day 4, like, you think we can visit Maldives? It's called seeding, that you don't simply just throw your ideas on people, but you allow them to germinate within them for a while before. So the first day, maybe my husband will say, no, I don't want to go. And please stop talking about Maldives. We don't have time. And look at COVID. It's all there. What do you mean you're talking about holiday? Are you crazy? It doesn't matter to me because I'm seeding, right? The possibility board is like seeding with God. Okay? So I want you to start to understand that it's like seeding with God, which means you're saying, I don't know, God, how this is going to happen. Even you may be looking at it and going, wow, that's a big ask. You may be also doing the same. But you know what? I want to at least throw it out there that in case this is something that you feel you want to give, I don't want to miss the opportunity of not receiving, So that's the kind of, it's a very uncertain space of uncertainty, and yet you starting to believe in the uncertainty, where you start to grow yourself from inside and say, I want to just take a chance. I just want to start to think like this, because you know what our mind does? Resistance. When we say something with certainty, resistance knows how to break that. So when I say I want to lose 10 kilos, resistance knows how to break that, because immediately it'll go into, yeah, Puja, really? You really think you'll be able to? The way you've been going and the way you've been eating for Christmas, I don't see you even losing. Forget losing, you'll be even putting on. Resistance knows how to deal. But when we say things in uncertainty, resistance doesn't know how to deal with it, because it doesn't know how serious it is. So when I say, I want to just look a certain way, I want to talk about the possibility of looking my hottest. I want to talk about the possibility of being so beautiful and amazing. I want to talk about the possibility of, and then you know what? Resistance doesn't know to what level to attack you, because it doesn't know how badly attached you are. The more attached we are to the goal, the bigger the resistance knows how to attack us. The more casually we go about our energetically, magnetically attracting things, the more easy we are on ourselves and the more casual we are, the more we are able to attract, because now resistance can't play the role it wants to. I don't know if you got what I'm trying to say, but I'm sure some of you have picked it up. Varuna, I am from the awakening class. How can we manifest for our kids and husband? Varuna, actually we shouldn't. For them, we should bless them. Everyone should have the right to manifest their life for themselves. As a mother, you are the root of the tree that your child sits on. So you can just bless them. So every day send them blessings. What we'll end up doing is we start to curse them. When my husband doesn't earn money and bring it home, I start to curse him. When my children don't get the grades in school, I'll start to curse them. And when we curse them, we actually reduce their ability to manifest and our ability to manifest, because we fall in our energy. Remember me speaking about one of the elements being elevated emotions? Elevated emotions is when you can start to keep your household happier. Just start to keep your household happier, you'll be able to attract better. So if you want to attract for other people, one, bless them. Secondly, create a happy environment around them. The happier they are, the easier it will be for them to attract for themselves whatever it is that they need. Shelake is saying, give homework. Oh my God, how much homework I have already given today, my sweetheart. I really hope you're able to do everything that I'm saying. So choose whatever you like out of the things I have said and make them your own homework, my darling. Meenu Max, can you please give some tips on relationship? How can I make my married life even more sweet when there are things that are some bitternesses in relationships? So Meenu Max, one of my favorite stories in relationship is this, that there was a girl who was not getting along with her mother-in-law. So she went to the like a soothsayer kind of person who gives medicines also and all of that, and said, you know what, I wanna get rid of my mother-in-law. So he gave her this pudiya or powder of something and said, every day just put little bit in the tea, and over the month she'll start to reduce in her health, and by the end of the month she'll pass away. So this woman was very excited that finally I can get rid of this mother-in-law of mine, and she brings this powder back. So he says, one tip I want you to know. So she says, what? So he said, be very nice to her for this whole month. Don't fight with her. Don't argue with her. Let her do whatever she likes. You should appear like you really love and adore her, because when she passes away, I don't want anyone to doubt you. So make sure that everyone around you starts to say things like, but their relationship had improved a lot, but their... And so she comes back and she starts to put this powder in the tea every day, and she starts to energetically have a different feeling towards her mother-in-law, because now she's trying to project in the world that they actually get along. So when the mother-in-law says, can you press my feet? She says, oh yeah mom, right away. And she's nicely pressing her feet. The mom says, can you make me some hot soup? She says, of course. And she goes and makes hot soup, because she knows that, you know what, I better do all of these things so that it looks like I'm really serving her. And as she continues to do that, the mother-in-law's energy also starts to change towards her. And by day 15, she starts to feel like, maybe I don't want her to die. So she goes running back to this priest or whatever that guy was and says, I don't want to kill her anymore. And he says, don't worry, it was just sugar powder. So, Meenu, I would love for you to pick up whatever you can. Sometimes our energy is bitter. And when our energy is bitter, we are waiting for someone else to fix it in the relationship for us to become nice to them again. I'm going to say that, you know what, you yourself start to look at it in a manner where you can start to, you know, every week when I go to the temple, you know, for what I go to the temple, I'm not a religious person at all. It is just to reduce my arrogance. Now, for a lot of people will say, Puja, you don't even have arrogance. Where is the arrogance? We've never seen the arrogance. I've also not seen it. I am just scared. What if it comes? Okay, so I go to reduce something that I don't even have. I just pray to God. I said, God, I just want to be remembering that this is you doing it and not me doing it. Okay, so sometimes in life, I feel like our relationships become so much better when we start to contribute to that relationship in a manner where we start to ask ourselves, okay, this person is doing this wrong, but I also must be doing something wrong. No, can I fix that at least? And you start to question, and you start to change your energy, and you start to send that person love, and you start to become a more giving person, and you start to see the whole energy of that relationship changing. I mean, I have fixed so many of my bad relationships into something that are so beautiful today just by changing my energy towards them. You know, the other day I was watching a beautiful program. Some Sikh man was speaking about religion and about God, and what he said was that when you believe that everything is God, everything, the table, the chair, the iPad, the human being, the enemy, when you believe everything is God, nothing is enemy, there is nothing without God. There's nothing without God. The river is God, the mountain is God, the tree is God, the animals are God. When you start to believe that, we change energetically completely, right? And then what happens to our relationship with that river? What will happen to our relationship with the tree? What will happen to the relationship with the bird? It's going to change, right? So I'm going to ask you, Meenu, whoever it is right now you're having bitterness against, especially if it's your spouse, what if you started to see God in him for 1 month? For 1 month, just pretend that this is God. And see, what would that feel like? What would that do to your energy? I know I'm stretching you a lot, okay? But I'm just going to, like I said, because 2022 is the year of possibility. What if this is the person who's supposed to teach you all the lessons that you need to learn for you to become the Meenu that you really have the potential of, but you haven't been able to be because no one was there to crack you open. And this man has come into your life to crack you open. What if I'm saying, yeah? Just try, explore, see how that works for you. It's a bit of a stretch. If it doesn't work, come back next week. We'll come up with many other ways of, working on your relationship. Okay, sweetheart? I know I've stretched you a little bit. This is a little far off thought, but it's worth considering. It can change a lot energetically. Priyadarshini, finding it very hard to let go of my bad past, however hard I try. Priyadarshini, one of the things we do in Awakening is help people cut off that entire element of their past. So if you haven't joined my program Awakening, please come. We have a full 3-hour session on healing. And that healing session is really going to help you because you'll realize that there's so many different ways to heal yourself, and some of the times it's not about just forgiving or forgetting. There's a lot more work we can do while we acknowledge and accept. So I'd love to work with you and your past, my darling. I hope I get the opportunity to do that. All right, so Pooja is asking, ma'am, what is your view of alcohol, beer, whiskey, if a person wants to achieve good position, identity, and inspire people? Nice question, Pooja. Pooja, so I come from a Punjabi family, married into a Punjabi family. In our houses, the bars are bigger than the temples in our houses. So clearly there's a lot of comfort around alcohol. Okay. So having said that, I'll tell you my personal view. Anything done in moderation, I'm okay with. Anything done in extremes, if someone can't handle it, then of course they have no choice, because they did not use the thing responsibly, then of course it has to be taken away from them. So same is with technology, same is with alcohol, same is with any addiction, same is with shopping, same is with spending money, same is with Instagram. You do things responsibly, everything is fine. You do anything in extreme, even the good things become bad. Okay, so some people are addicted to shopping, some people are addicted to alcohol, some people are addicted to, I don't have a moral judgment on these things. I don't morally judge anybody who drinks or smokes or does drugs, or till the time you're not harming someone else, I'm okay with that. If you are doing it in a contained manner where you can still continue to live life and use these to maybe have more fun or relax, but you start to use them to numb your pain, to go away from your reality, to be able to handle your life better, then I have a problem with alcohol. So you have to see, where is alcohol a social drinking for the person? Then I'm okay with it. Or is alcohol something that they need every evening because they don't know how to process their emotions otherwise? So what are they using alcohol for is far more important to me than alcohol itself. No judgment on alcohol, no judgment on anything unless it's been done wrong. And if it's being done wrong, then I have a judgment on everything. Technology also, Instagram also, shopping also, spending money also, everything. So I don't know if I really answered your question, Pooja, but morally, I don't have any problem. Anjabeen. I did mid of 2021 a vision board I have to do for the next 8 month of 2022. Oh, middle of 2022. Yeah, you can go from mid to mid, or you can just use that now as a 6 months thing and create a new one for 2022 as you feel like. Again, vision boards are ever evolving. If you feel like you want to create a new vision board for new energy, that's a great thing to do. If you're feeling still very connected with your vision board and it's working fabulously for you, don't bother. Mindset shift. I run out of steam after about 8 to 9 days. I have rituals to start again, but would love to know how I don't run out of steam in the first place. Mindset shift. The real truth is we all run out of steam. So life will always look like this, never like this. Some of us want it to look like this. I run out of steam. Suren runs out of steam. Rajiv runs out of steam. Tony Robbins runs out of steam. I don't know anybody. I'm talking about motivational speakers running out of motivation. So, this is absolutely normal. I don't know if that's possible to have. I always say life has to be lived like a marathon, not like a sprint. Which means you'll have times when you will slow down. Life is cyclical, it's seasonal, okay? So when you hit the winter of your life, you have to honor that period. Sometimes we need that rest, that, the time. Like, I watch a lot of my children are totally into F1 car racing, right? And in F1 car racing, before your car needs to rest and relax, you have to go into the pit stop and recharge it. Okay, so if someone says, how can I run the race without stopping in the pit stops? That's not possible. That's not even an option. You have to. The thing is, some people do 3 pit stops, some people do 2 pit stops, some people do longer pit stops, some people do shorter pit stops. Everything is a strategy in that. But I just love observing that as an analogy of life, that, before you feel the need, why don't you start to bring into your life segments where instead of losing steam, you are going into recharging even before you lost your steam. So now that you know 8 to 9 days is how long you last before your steam fizzles out, what if every 7th day you had a certain kind of ritual that brings back your steam? For example, if you're part of my tribe, you'll notice Monday energizers are a great way to get back into the week with full motivation, right? In 2022, I really hope to make Monday energizers a permanent way of being in my tribe. That if you're a part of my tribe, every Monday morning, 15 minutes, 9 to 9:15, I will see you and we'll talk about something that will put you in a full force to be able to go the whole week. So see if you can create routines and rituals that don't allow you to hit your lowest point before you. So you do your pit stop before you feel the need to this thing yourself. So I'd love for you to work on yourself, my sweetheart. I know what a rock star you are. I've seen you in my sessions. I've seen the kind of deep understanding you already have. Don't expect out of yourself so much perfection that you keep failing in your eyes. It won't let you build confidence. The problem with very smart women is that we don't allow ourselves our drops. But there is no journey without the drop. The journey is only like this. The journey is only not like this. We are expecting this, so therefore, what if you started to live like that and accepted the fact that, you know what? Puja said every 8 to 9 days, so this will happen. And you make it a part of your life rather than trying to get rid of it. So I hope that helped you. Talking friends, I want to know more about your 10-year journey. I don't know which part of my 10-year journey you want to know. It's too much to give you in one go, but I'll just share with you whatever's coming to my mind right now. 2010, I left for the course Breakthrough to Success to Jack Canfield. It was about 1 week long. Puneet came with me. And as I watched him speak on day 2 from stage, I said, this is the information I want to take back to India. Oh my God, why weren't we taught all of this in school? Everybody needs to know these things. And then I set myself on a journey of learning. And for those 5 years, from 2010 to about 2015, I flew to America, I don't know, maybe a dozen times, to Singapore, to London, to all over the world. Wherever I could find a speaker that I would feel attracted to, I would just go study under them. And I studied and studied and studied, and I noticed my entire life transforming, changing into something so much better. My relationship started to improve, my health started to improve, my career went on a full zoom. And I was like, oh my God, like this is the magic that happens when we work on ourselves. And then I said, I must share this with the world. And that's how pretty much my entire life by design got started, and you know, my life coaching practice got started, and now of course it's grown bigger and bigger. So my journey has really been of that there should not be this concept of you learn for 3 years and then you use that learning for the rest of your life to make money. I don't believe in. I believe that you have to constantly be a lifelong learner. And if you are in this room right now and it's 11:11 as I say this, how beautiful. I want you to know that the truth is that 11:11 so distracted me. The truth is that if you're in my room right now, there's no coincidence. You are a learner. Your life will for sure improve if you keep attending things like this. Whether with me or someone else doesn't matter. The real truth is it's going to keep changing. So it's going to keep transforming into better. So for each one of you, the 11:11 wish from my side is that keep showing up, keep learning, and start to see the miracles of your life totally take over. I want you to, in 2022 December, same time, come back and tell me, Puja, I can't believe that 2022, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. You know, yesterday somebody sent me a picture of theirs with Amitabh Bachchan, and they sent me their vision board where in TTT they put a photo of wanting to have a picture with Amitabh Bachchan, and yesterday they got that picture. Before the year end, she sent it to me so excitedly. I'm so proud of her. Just imagine. Isn't that a miracle? Life is a miracle, and I want it for all of you. All right. Let me go right to the bottom, take a few questions and see what's happening here. Please speak something in Punjabi now. Would love to hear it. Ooh, mainu Punjabi nahi aandi. Really, mainu Punjabi nahi aandi. I can understand, but I'm not fluent at speaking it. Oh, Gursharan is saying sex, 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 sex. Gursharan, so sweet. You know what? For a lot of you here who come here and put all of this rubbish on the comments box and you think, oh, you know, you're going to get so much attention by putting all of this. God bless you. Okay, I just want to send you blessings. I want to send blessings to every single person here who has no direction in their life. I think it's about time, instead of sending hate to people who come and create issues, let's start to really bless people, because you know what, I think it's about time we started to understand that there are a lot of people who are lost in this world and we are judging them, and the more we judge them, the more we reduce our own vibration, and the more attention they get through judgment, the more they feel like wanting more of that attention, the wrong attention. So from today onwards, anytime you see something happening in the world that shouldn't be happening, I just love for you to say, God, they need you, please bless them, you know, just bless these people, they need you, they need your help. So normally I ignore such messages. Sometimes I pick it up because I want each one of you to now start to go out in the world and do your dharma. But I see like so many of us women are so scared of not being able to do our dharma because we are scared, log kya bolenge, what if I get a trolling comment, what if I get a dirty comment, what will happen, nothing will happen. See, Gursharan is a small little child, little boy, as I see his photo, just trying to get his attention. God bless him. Can we do that? Can all of us send him blessings? So sweet. All right, let's go right to the bottom. Now he's communicating. You're going to get blocked, you know that, right? So everybody who sends all these messages, in 2 minutes I will go back and then I'll block all of you. And all of you will get blocked. And what did you achieve? Nothing. Alright, Sneha Lodhya. What is Neha Lodhya asking? Ma'am, what to do when people make fun of your vision board? Can we have a vision board in our book? Absolutely, Neha. So one of the things about goal setting, very important to understand, is you must share it with people who support and inspire you, and you must hide it from people who do not encourage you. Okay, because right in the beginning, you know how when a plant is growing, we put one stick there so that it can wrap itself around, and when it becomes strong, we can remove the stick. But right when in the beginning, when it is weak, at that point, will we also put another plant there to grow along with it, or will do anything to sabotage it? No, right? When we have goals, they are very vulnerable in the beginning. Because of their vulnerability, who we share it with makes a lot of difference. Today, when I say a goal that I've already achieved, let's say I've already lost 7 kilos, no problem at all. I can share it because I have the power, because it's already achieved, right? But right in the beginning, if I share it with someone and they said, ha, Puja, please, we've seen you, okay, eat Maggie every day, rubbish, you're not going to lose anything. I will get so demoralized. So if you need to hide your vision board for some time, please protect your vision board till it starts to get cemented. In the beginning, what do we do with cement always? We leave it for it to cool down, right? Once it's cool, nobody can do anything to it. But till it doesn't get cooled, it's extremely vulnerable. So is our goals. Please share with only the people that you trust with your dreams and desires, and do not share with people that you don't trust. Yeah? God bless. How to overcome, Vivek Vasanta's asking, how to overcome the negative thoughts in spite of doing many kinds of inner work like affirmations, journaling, gratitude. So Vivek Vasanta, the job of our mind is to protect us. So when it needs to protect us, what does it need to do? It needs to highlight all the negative things in our life, right? So this morning, one child had locked the room and slept off. My son's birthday, right? Yes, last night he celebrated it. One child had locked the room. Immediate thought was, I hope he's okay. That was what? An immediate negative thought, right? Now, I don't have to fix the thought. What do I have to fix is, what do I say to myself after I've had the negative thought? So what did I immediately say? God bless him. Puneet, can you get the door open? Let's check if that child is okay. Right? So that's what I will do. So I will have the negative thought and then I'll process it. Let's say my children are out somewhere and the driver's not picking up the phone and they are not picking up the phone. So by the time I call them, I'm like, where were you guys? Because I've already had every possible negative thought, right? But what I can do is, okay, Puja, give yourself 10 minutes. If you're not able to still reach them, then call up Puneet and see what we can do about it. Yeah. So I will calm myself down after a negative thought. Let's say I've set one big goal for the month of December, and next day is my delivery and I need to achieve that goal. Right? So I will keep having negative. What if I don't touch my goal tomorrow? What if this happens? What if this doesn't go right? What if somebody gets COVID? I had a massive physical event the other day. And of course, one of my biggest negative thoughts or fear was, what if someone gets COVID from that? I will feel so responsible that I invited them. So I had to sit in my meditation and really communicate with God. God, I will have to trust and surrender to this, that please make sure that nothing happens. And by the grace of God, 2 weeks are over and we did not get one report of anybody getting COVID, which was really God's doing, if I may say so. But can you see how I am having negative thoughts, but I'm processing them with my intelligence? People who don't process their negative thoughts with their intelligence, then their intelligence is working against them. Some of us are using our intelligence to go even more negative. What if someone dies? What if someone, and we can take it to a place, that is called intelligence being used against us only. I want you to start to use your intelligence for you, not against you. Kali Yuga is what? Kali Yuga is basically people starting to process their emotions by the intelligence actually becoming negative. So if you can make your intelligence work for you rather than against you, you will be in so much better a place. So today onwards, every time you have a negative thought, journal it. When you're saying no, you're doing journaling, write that down and ask yourself, what's my natural thought? My natural thought is death or losing or doubt or fear or something like that. What is my processed thought? When I use my intelligence, I say, you know what? There are people in this world who've achieved this. Why will I not? And you recreate a new story and you keep saying that to yourself, and now you can calm yourself down. So learning to calm ourselves is the highest intelligence. Okay? If you can start to use your intelligence to calm yourself down, that's an intelligent person for me. For me, intelligence is not your memory of being able to tell me when the Panipat War 1 and 2 and 3 happened. If there was a 3, I don't know. Alright, it's 11:20. I'm going to start to close. It was so lovely to have so many of you here. We, I think, almost touched 301 people. That was just simply amazing. So nice to see that, you know what, all of you are so excited. Let's really just say a prayer before I close today on 2022 being that year where magical miracles happen for you. Can everyone just trust that this is the year of the woman? I truly believe that we as the feminine are rising in our energy, and as we are moving along, paths are getting cleared for us. So if you are a woman and you are listening to me today, I want you to own your amazingness. I want you to own your queen bee energy, your ability to be able to attract. You know, when I hear somebody say, oh, housewives, what do they do? You know, can you find another species on this planet who can sit at home and have someone else work for them? There isn't. That's how amazing a housewife is. So I want everyone to know that a woman is one of those few creatures on the planet who can make someone else work for them while they relax and watch TV, some of us. Okay, not everybody. Some of us are very busy in the kitchen also, and full respect to them also. But stop looking down upon who we are and let's start to really own and fall in love with who we are. And 2022 is the year of falling in love with the woman, falling in love with ourselves and with the women that are around you. And that can only happen if we shift our energy and really start to believe that everything has God in it. That person you hate has God in it. That person you love has God in it. Everything that you touch has God in it. And you move into that space, God will start to show up everywhere. And you know what God can do for your life, you can never do for your life. So let's really go on that journey. And today, I didn't mean to make it spiritual or religious in any manner. But I have a feeling that in 2022, we're going to need more trust and faith and surrender. And trust and faith and surrender only comes when we believe in something beyond us is working for us. So this belief is my gift to all of you today. If you can just own this, that something in 2022 is working for you. An invisible energy that you cannot maybe see, but you can feel it. If you can just own this energy and take it as a gift from me to you here. Everyone, just do this and receive it. Okay, I'm going to give it and you just receive it. Okay, and now just let this miracle flow into your life. Notice it at every level. You can't find something, your purse or your top or your lipstick. Just say, God, tell me where it is. And take a pause and let Him direct you to it. Start to create this new relationship, this new energy, and you are going to start to really, some of you are going to think Puja's gone mad. But you know what? When we go into our divine feminine and masculine energy don't even need to be balanced, because divine feminine has an innate wisdom inside of her. Remember, we are the producers of a human child. God needed us to have that wisdom to be able to raise something like that, right? We have just stopped tapping into it. So each one of you here, please come on, yeah? Just take this gift of miracles coming into your life every day, and let 2022 open up for you things that you had never imagined in your life before. Yeah? All right. Thank you. So what was your biggest learning? You know the drill. I'm going to post this video and I would love for all of you to go and tell me what was your biggest takeaway from today. And if you haven't clicked a picture and shared this in your story, here, I'm going to post for you as usual. Can you see me? Yeah? Take a picture, take a picture, take a picture. Fabulous. And now give me your biggest takeaway and I will share it also in my story, right? I can see a lot more questions coming. Not to worry, every Wednesday I will see you of 2022. I would love to take so many more questions. God bless each one of you who's working on yourself. So proud of you. Remain a learner. That's very, very essential for where you're going. Bye. Ciao. Thank you. Take care.